Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I am going to be doing the highly requested based on a true series video. If you don't know about these videos that I do or the series that I do, I will link my playlist down below. My hair looks crazy. I have 2 pimples. I am rocking this look. I look like poop. So, if you don't know about this series, I tell you guys real life events that horror movies are based off of, and for today's video, I am going to be talking about The Conjuring 2. Also, disclaimer, warning, spoiler alerts, if you have not watched The Conjuring 2, you might not want to watch this video before you watch it, because I do talk a lot about the actual movie as well, kind of show you guys different things, compare the movie to real life, all those things. And I want to tell you guys about something I did not like in the movie. So if you watch the movie, do you guys know about, the Crooked Man? I thought the Crooked Man was so stupid to include in that movie because it was a cartoon and it kind of ruined the scariness of the movie. If that was not included in that movie, it would have been way better. Just saying. So let's just get into the actual video. So in the UK in 1977, a family of 5, the mother, Peggy, the 2 sons, Billy and Johnny, and the 2 daughters, Margaret and Janet, were all being haunted by a poltergeist, supposedly, after the 2 daughters, Margaret and Janet, were playing with a Ouija board. Janet herself claimed that one day while she was in her brother's room, 2 of her brother's beds were shaking very violently and very noticeably. After telling her mother this, the mom, Peggy, just pretty much shook it off, but then saw things herself when she heard a noise, went upstairs, and saw the dresser drawers opening and closing. And after trying to close the drawers, the dresser flew towards the door, and she said it was like they were trying to trap her in the room. This was not the only creepy things going on in the house at the time. The family also claimed to hear knocking up and down the hallways, on the walls, on the ceiling, as if someone was walking up and down the hallway, knocking on them as they went by. Very, very creepy just to think about. Now, it was not only them who heard noises. Their neighbors would come to see if this was real, investigate, and hear plenty of noises, as well as over 30 people who claimed to have seen furniture levitate in the house, move by itself. People have also claimed to hear growling, including a police woman who said she witnessed herself a chair levitate about half an inch off the ground and fly across the room. During an interview, Janet herself said that she levitated off the ground and was very frightened and scared, as well as 2 other witnesses. We get it too, as well as 2 other people who have claimed to walk by the house, look in the window for some reason, and see Janet levitating off the ground themselves. Janet, the youngest daughter, was the kind of center of all this poltergeisty thing going on. She was believed to be possessed, and in an interview, she was heard speaking in a very eerie and deep voice, much like an old man. She claimed to be possessed by a man named Bill Wilkins, and was heard saying this in an audio tape that I will actually link down below. They're very scary. Before I died, I went blind, and then I had a hemorrhage, and I fell asleep, and I died in the chair in the corner of the room. That is some freaky shit. Imagine just hearing that, sitting next to your sister, and her in like a deep man voice saying that. I'd be like, bitch, what the fuck? Not only that, she growled and barked like a crazed dog, described by the investigators who came in the home to actually listen to this themselves. After this going on for some time, many investigators came to see this, including Ed and Lorraine Warren, very, very popular demonologists who were in The Conjuring 1, Annabelle, the Amityville Horror, The Haunting in Connecticut, they came and have listened to and experienced a lot of the very popular hauntings we hear about in movies and stories today. After calling upon a priest, the family claimed that after that, the home was very quiet. They could still sense a presence there, but no violent actions had been happening, and Janet claimed to be cured of this demon or whatever that was possessing her. Now, Janet herself actually came out later on and said that the demon wasn't a bad spirit as portrayed in the movie, that it more just wanted to stay in the house. Everything calmed down. The family eventually moved out, and shortly after, another family moved in, but only lived there for 2 months after claiming that their young son saw a man come into his room in the middle of the night. That is some scary shit. Oh my goodness. Now let's debunk some stuff. So in the movie, this is where the spoilers come in. So if you, again, I'm giving you another chance to click out of this video. In the movie, there is a part where Janet is trapped inside her bedroom, and there's crosses all over the walls that were donated to them by people in their town, but they all turned upside down, supposedly. Now, if you are religious, you pretty much know that upside down crosses are not actually evil. They actually represent someone who felt like they weren't worthy enough of being, you know, like Jesus, so they put the cross upside down. Go look into that. I really don't know much about that, but it does not represent anything evil like it's portrayed. Also, it is believed that Janet did actually not levitate, and that the 2 people that claim to have seen her were just kind of going along with it. There's actually a video that I will put in here so you guys kind of know what I'm talking about. So this is one of the websites that I've gotten my information from, and as you can see, this is Janet supposedly being levitated off the ground. You could see she's jumping off her bed, and they took a picture before while she was jumping off and while she was midair to make it seem like she was levitating. Another thing that the movie definitely portrayed wrong is that they put Ed and Lorraine Warren throughout the whole movie investigating the whole thing. They were invited to come to this girl's house, but in real life they were not invited and only stayed for 1 day, barely investigating the home or the young girl. And after Janet found out that this movie was being made recently in 2016, she was not too happy about it. Thank you for watching this video. I love making the based on a true story videos. I have a whole series. The playlist is linked down below. Go watch those, and thank you guys so much for supporting me. To all the new subscribers, to all the old ones, thank you guys so much, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.